Hello everyone and welcome back to another playthrough. Today we are going to once again play Pax Pamir, 2nd edition, and this will be the third video in the series, our second playthrough. In this run through we are going to spend less time talking about the specific Wakhan rules and mostly just play the game. Obviously we will cover them as we come across them, but if you're not familiar with the way the solo game works and the Wakhan AI works, then I would encourage you to check out one of the first two videos, either the in-depth tutorial or the first playthrough where I do cover the rules a little bit more clearly. Aside from that, I think we're ready to go. We have the market all set up. We have selected an initial loyalty of British. I like the looks of this late card here, putting out 3 British armies in Punjab. I'm going to try to target this card early on to get control and rule Punjab. And then, there are a couple 2 British prizes here. So that's why I selected British. Let's see what the Wakhan does. If she snags that card, then maybe we'll go with Russian, or who knows. So with that, we will get started. And now on the first Wakhan event card, we're going to just radicalize, so we're going to radicalize the highest ranked political card. So she has 4 rupees. She's going to go ahead and grab this first Punjab card, which is exactly, once again, the card we were just talking about wanting. So there she goes. Put that into play. So that puts out 2 tribes in Punjab. Obviously gives her the ruler. All right. And it also puts out an army of Russian loyalty, because we're British once again. So a Russian army in Punjab. All right, that was her first action. Her second action, military cards are not favored, so she's going to go ahead and just do a standard radicalize, which she wants the top 3rd card. Let's see what that means. So yeah, she has 3 rupees, so she can go like this and grab it. All right, so she is buying the Russian card. This is going to the left of her court. Once again, it's going to put out a Russian army in Transcaspia, as well as a spy. All right, and it's given her an ability, which says the card is always treated as if it were a favored suit. Okay, so she actually has 2 bonus actions here. One is a battle, which she's going to skip this turn, and the other one is a betray, which she's also going to skip. And I'm seeing now that she also has civil service reform. So, all right, we'll have to keep those in mind. Let's refresh the market. Okay, so I think our strategy will remain the same for now. Let's see if there's another card that gives us a region. So there is these 2 cards, which I like. They both are political. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy. Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this Herat card for my first action, just so we can get the 2 rupees, keep that in my hand, and then we're going to buy this Transcaspia card as well, and keep them both in my hand for now. So that's my turn. All right. Let's see what she's going to do. So first she's going to try to betray, but she doesn't have any spies Oh, I'm completely wrong about that. So she does have the betray action. She does have a spy on a card that would give her a prize. However, she's out of rupees. So she is going to skip that action. Battle on the highest priority court card. So we don't have any overlapping spies. So she's going to skip that action. And she's just going to radicalize. And she wants the top 0 spot, which gives her now 2 rupees. So this is going to go to the left again of her court and put out a spy on Punjab. All right. So now she is going to betray for her second action because she has the rupees now to afford it. So she's going to use... she has 2 betrays, actually. So if we look at card priority, it's going to be matching favored suit. So it's going to be this one that she uses. And she's going to spend the 2 rupees to betray this card, which gives her a prize. All right. And that concludes her turn because she's already used this this free action. So, refresh the market. All right, nothing's moving on the bottom row here. So we're still waiting for this Punjab card. In the meantime, I think we are going to... Yeah, so we're going to buy this last Herat card. Or do we want this? Yeah, so we're going to buy this card for action 1. And now we're going to play a card from our hand. And the card we're going to play is going to be this one here, which gets us a double tax action. That's actually, to start, we're going to just play this Herat card, because it's gives us some free actions, and tax is one of them, but it also lets us rule Herat for now. So that'll be our second action. We will put a tribe in Herat, take this, and also a British army. Great. Okay, so free actions. We will go ahead and tax the market. So I'll grab that. And that'll be our turn. Ooh, all right. First dominance check. So she doesn't have any rupees, so we don't have to worry about her ambition right now in purchasing that. But we do have to worry about her lead in cylinders. So we'll take care of that hopefully next turn. All right, so first she's going to try to tax. She doesn't have that action. Next, she's going to try to betray, but she doesn't have any rupees, nor does she have a spy on a card with a prize. So she is going to radicalize. And, just referring back to this flow chart, there is no dominant coalition. So her radicalized action is going to be the card with the most spies or tribes that she can afford, which will be this Kabul card, because once again, she has no rupees. So this card is going to go to the left of her court, and it's going to make some changes here. So it is going to put out 2 spies on her Kabul card, as well as a Russian army in Kabul. But it's also going to change the climate to military. All right, that is her first action. Her second action, she didn't pick up the tax. Betray she can't do, radicalize she can do, but again, she has no rupees. So at this point, she's just going to take this other free card from the markets and put out 2 more armies in Punjab. So now Russia does have dominance. So she is doing quite well so far in this game. So let's assess for free actions. She does have a battle action, which she can't use. There's nowhere that's eligible, and she has no money to buy a prize. So she is fine with her court size. So that concludes her turn. Okay. So, how are we going to catch up here? Thankfully, we control most of the rupees so far in this game. So she isn't going to be able to do anything too drastic without some money. I'm thinking... Well, we definitely need to put out some clay. Either put out some clay or remove some clay because she is going to get 5 points otherwise. So I still have this Herat card in my hand, and I think even though she rules it now, what I might do... Oh, I'm sorry, I rule Herat, so that's going to be a no-brainer. We're going to put that out, and that puts 2 roads, which are nice, in Herat, because now we can link up Transcaspia and Kabul with Herat and potentially make a move and do a battle. So that was the first action. The second action is I'm leaning towards taxing. She doesn't have a Herat card, unfortunately. Or do we want to rule Transcaspia with this card? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Even though I prefer her not to have any money, so I could tax the market and grab that rupee. But that's okay. I mean, the climate's military, so it would cost a lot to get that dominance card. I'm not too concerned about it at this point. So we're going to go ahead and put out this Transcaspia card, which now we rule a second region. All right, so we have no military cards, so no free actions, and the market is still all set. Okay, so her first action is going to be to move, which she is going to make a movement. So here she's comfortable. She has a Russian, which is the pragmatic loyalty right now. She has a Russian army where I have a tribe. However, she wants a Russian army here, so she's going to move one from Kabul, which is adjacent to Herat, which is unfortunate because now she's going to attempt to battle, and she does have the battle action available to her. So she's going to use this one, favored suit first, and she's going to do a battle in Transcaspia, it looks like. So we just picked it up, and now we're going to lose it. All right. She got us before we could get her. So those were her 2 actions, and she doesn't get any more free actions. She just used her 1. So it will be our turn. All right, we need to get some movement here in the market. Actually, I'm going to first use our Herat battle and take out this army that just got here before she has a chance to. So that's at least helpful. And then I think, just to grind her down here, we might tax the markets. I certainly don't want this Kabul card. I don't want to pay up. Let's just see what this event does. That's interesting. But we would still be tied. I don't know how much that does for us. Kabul card Doesn't really interest me so much. So I am gonna just tax the market $2 for my second action, and we will control the bank even more. So her turn. All right. Political cards are not favored, so she's going to radicalize the highest ranked political card, which for her is this first one. Since she has no rupees, it's the only one that she can grab, and it's going to go to the right of her court. So that's her first action. Her second action is going to be a radicalize, which she's going to grab the bottom card now because she has no rupees. Oh, I'm sorry. So obviously with this Kabul card, she's putting out a tribe in Kabul. So now she rules that. And a Afghan, which is her pragmatic loyalty, army in Kabul. And a spy on a Kabul card, which we don't have any, so it's going on hers. Okay, so now her second card is coming out, and another spy on another Kabul card. Wow, she is really doing quite well. Free actions. This battle action she is not going to take. That's incorrect. So she is going to battle this road here. Take that out. Okay, she does need to make a discard. She has a court size of 6 with only 5 allowed. So if we go ahead and look at her discard priority, she's not going to discard political cards. She's not going to discard anything with a spy. So basically, this is the one here, even though it's favored suit, that she is going to discard. All right, refresh the market. All right, I think we need to start developing a plan here. We are not, I don't think, going to catch up here with the cylinders. She has 8 out, whereas we only have 1. So I think we need to make a push for clay and start returning some Russian armies and start deploying some British. So I like the looks of, obviously this would be great for us. That's the one that we've been eyeing. It's still a little deep, especially the military climate is still in effect. We might go ahead and buy this Kandahar card just to reset things to political, and then we don't want her to... This being discarded would be great. That would completely change everything in Punjab. I don't know how easy that's going to be, especially since she doesn't have money. She's likely going to purchase that. In that case, that would be very bad. So that is really interesting. Let's just see how that plays out. But for now, we are going to buy and play this free Kandahar card, which gives us a road in Kandahar and changes this back to here, which we now have 2 free actions. I'm hesitant to do a move because I think she could do a battle, obviously. I wish we could do a move and a battle and take that out, but we're not going to be able to do that. So I think at this point, we're just going to tax and take this rupee from the market. And let's see how her turn plays out. Unfortunately, I do think she's going to buy this card. Let's see. Okay, so this here falls off. No one had any loyalty prizes, so that's no big deal. The dominance check is cheaper. All right. What is Wakhan gonna do? She does have the move action, so she's not gonna do that. So she is going to move. Her pragmatic loyalty is Afghan, and so she is going to move with her first action to, she's gonna move this army to here because I have a tribe. And next she's going to radicalize. However, she's going to take from the top. So that was very lucky for us. She's going to take this card here. It goes to the left of her court. It puts out 2 more Afghan armies in Persia, which she's about to unfortunately lose. This is going to go to intelligence. And now she gets some free actions. So her first free action is going to be, unfortunately, to battle, which she is going to do here. And we lose our army in Herat. The next one is, she doesn't have any money, so she's going to skip these. And finally, she's going to move again, but there is no movements that she wants to take. So she has to discard, and once again, she's going to just discard the card that she just picked up. And now it is our turn. So we'll refresh the market. Okay, so this is excellent. This falls off. Remove all tribes and armies in Punjab. So that just swung everything into our favor. So these go back, these go back, these go back. She loses this. Whew. Okay. Basically reset. We control the money, so let's see if we can somehow pull out more points than her with this dominance check. So, she's still crushing us on cylinders. She has 6 out. So our goal right now is to definitely see, and this card will do it, if we can get dominance. So we're going to buy this card and put it into play. It's going to put out 3 British armies in Punjab. And now we have dominance. So, unfortunately, we can't buy the dominance check because we just did our 2 actions, but that would be the logical next thing that we want to try to do here. From a free action standpoint, we don't have any intelligence cards, so we are just going to end our turn. And let's see how she's going to try to counter this. All right, so once again, she still has no rupees. We are doing a good job of running the banks here. So she's going to radicalize a card that will gain her control of a region. Neither of the 2 cards in the 0 spot will do that. So next she's going to try to build. She has no rupees, so she's just going to radicalize. And neither of these cards put out spies or tribes, so she's just going to take the top card here. This is unfortunately putting out a road, but I think we can handle that for right now. So this is going to the left of her court. It's going to put out a Afghan road in Herat and connect Herat to, let's see here, Kandahar. Okay. And also change this back to political. So that was her first action. Her second action, once again, she has no rupees, so she's going to take this Punjab card. Goes to the left. Another army in Punjab. So we're back to it being a cylinders game here and changing this back to intelligence. All right. Free actions. So once again, a battle, but... Ooh, shoot. So she does do a battle in Herat, which takes out our tribe and also takes out our control. All right, she's doing a very good job with area control here. And then she has no rupees, or she has 1 rupee, so she's not going to do that, this, and she doesn't have any movements she wants to do. So she does need to do a discard again. Looking at the priority, she doesn't want to discard either of these. She doesn't want to discard either of these. So it comes down to both of these that are going to go away. Because her court size can be 5. Okay. Refresh the market. All right, so now we obviously can afford and buy the dominance check, but we need to put out 2 more clay before we would want that to happen. And so that's what we're going to do this turn, is we're just going to... Oh, wow. The market is going to be a little bit prohibitive of that. Aside from this card, unless we can do a battle. No. We don't have any free battles. We just have 1 that we'd have to use an action for, and then that wouldn't allow us to buy and deploy a card. So we have no choice but to buy this card here and play it so that we can then regain dominance, and then this will fall off and we'll score points. So unfortunately we're paying a lot for it, but that's what we have to do. All right, so we buy this card, we put it out. That puts out 2 British Kabul, which she owns, so we also owe her a rupee for a bribe. But it's going to be worth the points. So 2 roads. We're going to relink this road here and this road here. Okay? So that was our actions. We have no free actions. Thankfully, this falls off. And now we score. So there is dominance. The British are dominant. We have the most influence. Oh, no, we don't. She bought this prize, or she got this prize early on. So even after all that, we're just splitting the points. But I think it could have been worse. I don't know if that's true, actually, because now it's going to go back to cylinders for the second check. All right, well, let's see how it plays out. So she has a base 1 influence plus this prize that she grabbed. Wait a minute. Oh, no, we're good. This was discarded, and she has to discard her loyalty prize. So we got the 5 points. Long story short. Sorry about that. So she had to discard this. That gives us now the most influence. And let's go ahead and give us 5 points, where she gets 3. All right. All the clay gets returned back to the box. Okay, clay has been removed from the map. We've refreshed the market here, And before the Wakhan's turn, we do have to discard a card from our court. I think we'll just go ahead and discard likely this one because we have a double tax over here. And let's see what the Wakhan is going to do. All right, so first she's going to move. There are no armies on the map, so she's going to skip that. Betray, she has no rupees. So, oh, she does have 2 rupees. She is going to betray. All right. She's going to betray this card here. Actually, it's highest priority. That's interesting. She wouldn't want to betray this, but let's see what the card would do. So she doesn't have a spy on mine. Matches favored suit. Both of those do. Patriot of a dominant coalition. There isn't one. Other patriot leveraged highest. Oh, wow. Okay, so according to this, she would discard this one. I'm going to go ahead and help her out and discard this one instead for the prize. Let's see what happens. So that means she only returns 1 spy. And now she has an Afghan prize that costs 2 rupees. So now she's going to radicalize, and the card that she's going to radicalize is going to be the top one, which gets her 2 more rupees. All right, this is going to the left of her court. And it's going to put out a tribe and a Afghan army in Punjab. All right. So those were her 2 actions. As far as free actions go, she has no interest in a move. She can't do a battle. Oh, interesting. She does have rupees now, so she is going to buy a gift. So she's going to buy a gift. So 2 more rupees, and she's going to buy a gift. All right, so she is heavily influenced here. Interesting. Okay. Refresh the market. All right, so shoot, she is crushing us on cylinders, and now she's really collecting some influence, but I still think that's the way we need to try to win this game. So how do we put out some clay? Switching coalition loyalty wouldn't be terrible at this point. I mean, we only have the 1 patriot. It's not like we've invested a ton there. So I might go ahead and buy this card and just hold it in my hand, and maybe she'll help us by putting out some additional Afghan clay in the meantime, and then we can play it. Unfortunately, we only have a rupee. So we will do that because we don't want... I mean, do we want another patriot? We're either going to go all in on patriots here of British or try to do something sneaky to pull off a win. What the heck? Let's go ahead and gamble. We'll buy this. We'll keep it in our hand. And then for our second action, we're going to tax with this here and grab 2 rupees. Okay. Refresh. All right, so Wakhan's turn. Build, she has no rupees. Move, she has no need to. So she's going to grab the bottom card, which is interesting because now She's winning in British loyalty. So that's okay. I mean, that really just further... Well, let's see if she even holds on to this card. So this is going to go to the right. It's going to put out a spy on a Punjab card, which I do have one. So she's going to go ahead and put a spy there, which is also very interesting. And it's going to change the climate to economic. Okay. All right, so that was her first action. Her second action, once again, she has no rupees. So she is going to radicalize once more. Another patriot. All right, to the right. So this is going to put out 2 Afghan roads in Persia. They're going to go here and here, obviously. And it leverages her $2 from the bank. So she now has $2. And let's see what she does with her free actions. She actually only has the 1, which is here. And she's going to tax. She might be able to tax us. Let's see. So she rules Punjab and Kabul. And we do have a Punjab card. So she's going to grab $2 more from us. And now she controls all of the free cash. Okay. She does have to discard 1 card. So let's see which one that's going to be. It's not going to be a political or a patriot. So it's going to be this one here, fewest spies. All right. Reconsolidate this. We may have made some errors here in this one. Let's see. All right, a dominance check, which she has some money, so we have to be a little leery about. She did, thankfully, put out some additional Afghan clay. She does have more influence with the Afghans. She has a gift that she's purchased, as well as a patriot, as well as a prize. So... Let's see what this event does. Wow. Okay. We need to get some... Well, here's the thing. I mean, if we don't switch and she gets this dominance check with Afghan, then she's going to score 5 points. And we would score none because we're not loyal to the Afghans. So we certainly don't want that. So I think we do at least want to, yeah. Let's put this card out. Here we go. So this is going to allow us to at least rule Persia. It's going to switch this to intelligence. We're going to lose this Punjab card, which she had a spy on. So not terrible. And obviously then that changes our loyalty to Afghan. Okay. So that was action 1. So now action 2, we don't really want this dominance check to trigger yet. We need the opportunity to get some more influence. The challenge is we have no rupees. So we should put out a couple. Persia. All right, well, we have no rupees. So the decision is to buy this for our second action, put it into our hand. We got a rupee. Our court size is okay. We have no free actions, so everything just slides down. Ah, shoot. Buying from the top there. All right. It is what it is. I think we're going to keep the turn and see what happens. She's going to get a score, though. All right, so because of Wakhan's ambition, she is going to buy this dominance check right now. She has the money to do it, and she would score the most points for cylinders. So I'm just going to pay out for that. So she gets 3 points, and we get 1. So we're tied at 6 after 2 dominance checks. So, all right, her second action is going to be to tax, which she will do. She does have a double tax here, and she's going to tax a rupee from us because of... Oh, maybe she's not. Oh, yeah, she is, because of Kabul. So she rules Kabul. She's going to take a rupee from us and a rupee from the market. We need to start thinning her court out here. All right, so that was her 2 actions. Free actions. She has no armies on the map anymore. So she's not going to do this. And she's not going to do this. So she's going to discard. The card she's going to discard is going to be this one. So she loses 2 more cylinders. Okay, maybe we should be focusing on the cylinder game for this third dominance check. Let's see. So she lost that. Oh, no, she didn't. She didn't need to discard. Okay, never mind. She has 6 cards. That's totally fine. Okay. All right, so refresh the market. This falls off. Okay, well, we owe her our hand. So anytime the Wakhan has a hand, she immediately puts it into play. So this is going to go to the right. It's going to put out 3 spies on Kabul cards. Those are going to go 1 on ours, 1 on hers, and then the third is going to go back on ours, opponent's card. Okay? And now she does need to discard, but yeah, we should do that now. So she's not going to discard this, or these. So she's going to discard the card that she just put out, but that's fine because it put out 2 other spies that are staying in the game. Okay. All right. So now we'll refresh. Okay. So our situation is still pretty dire. We have no rupees. We are losing the cylinder game. And she has the most influence. So, because we have no rupees, we will just buy up some cards here. We'll buy this one and keep it in our hand. And then we'll buy this one and keep it in our hand. Free actions, we get none. Now we have some rupees though. But she does have that double tax. Let's see what happens. Okay, her turn. All right, luckily there's no tax here. So radicalize an intelligence card. She has 2 rupees, so she will do that. And the card she's going to grab is this one here. It goes to the right of her court and puts out 2 Punjab spies. I don't have a Punjab card, so she's going to put them. She has 4 eligible Punjab cards. So match's favored suit is going to win. Goes like that. Okay. That was her first action. Her second action is a move. She has no armies on the map, so she's not going to move. So she'll radicalize, and the card she wants is the bottom. She has no rupees, so it's going to be this one here. Once again, to the right, this is going to put out a British army and change the climate. So British army, she owes us a bribe. However, she still has civil service reforms. And taking action. So yeah, she does owe us. Yeah, she does owe us a bribe. That's great. So she owes us the rupee. But she is going to put out the British army, and that changes the climate also to economic. So she does have. So she just got the tax action. Lucky for her. So she will tax us, and she gets 2 rupees from us because she rules Kabul. All right. From a court size perspective, she can have 6 cards, so she is over by 2. So she has to discard 2 cards. She's not going to discard political. She's not going to discard patriots. And she's not going to discard these spies here, these 2. So she is going to discard these 2 cards. All right. All right, so we need to be careful about this dominance check. Ideally, we are going to be going for this pretty aggressively because it gives us a influence for Afghan, and it also gives us the ability to buy a gift, which we don't have right now. So that would get us 2 more influence, which would then tie the Wakhan. Oh, and this falls off. So back to Intelligence. All right, so first thing we're going to do is scoop up some money. The question is whether we want to buy this card now or risk her being able to buy it. She does have 2 rupees, so it's very possible that she might. That is... we're going to buy it because we would definitely lose if she got it. So we're going to buy it. Our hand size is now way too many. So we need to discard 2 cards. We're obviously going to discard this Patriot, which we don't intend to use. And let's see here. This would give us control of Kandahar. This would... we already have Persia. All right. We'll get rid of this card. So, oh no, I'm sorry. The other card. We'll get rid of the Persia card. Okay. So that was our 2 actions. We have no free actions. We will refresh the market. We don't want a dominance check. Okay, great. Because she would win immediately. Yeah, this is going to come down to it. I think we're going to lose, but let's see what happens. So, build. She does have that ability, and she does have the rupees. So she is going to build. She rules 2 places. So she's going to spend the 2 rupees that she has. Okay. To build in Punjab a Russian army. Straightforward. Next, she's going to move. She is not going to move. She doesn't have any armies adjacent to my tribes, so she's comfortable with where she is. So she's going to radicalize. Now, there is a dominance check in the market. She can't afford it, but because there isn't a dominant coalition, her priority is to radicalize a card with spies and tribes. She has no rupees, so she's going to grab this card here. It goes to the right of her court and puts out a Russian road in Punjab, as well as a spy on a Punjab card. I don't have any, so the Punjab card that it's going to go on of hers is going to be sorry, just going down this priority chart. Interesting. So it's going to be the highest ranked, this one here. Okay. So she's putting a road out now in Punjab. It's going to connect Punjab with Kandahar, like so. Free actions. She's not going to do... oh, she is going to do a battle. Yep. She's going to do a battle. So she's going to battle in Punjab and take out this army, which is unfortunate. All right. Then she is done with her turn. She does need to discard 1 card, so she's not going to discard any of these. So she's going to discard this card here. All right. It's our turn. We lost a lot of clay there. If this is a dominance check, it's not, so we're good there. We lost a lot of clay there. We need to proceed with our plan, though. So we're going to play this card from our hand. It's going to put out 2 roads in Kabul, which she rules. So we do owe her a bribe. 2 roads in Kabul. And I think for our second action, we don't want to buy from the market because we don't want that dominance check to appear before we're ready if we can prevent it. So for our second action, we're going to go ahead and buy a prize, or a gift rather. So 2 rupees. And now we have a gift. So we're going all in, obviously, on influence. We have 3. She also has 3. 1. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She has 4. Oh, wow. So 1, 2, 3, plus a base of 1. Oh, I'm sorry. We also have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would tie, basically. Let's see. But again, we're not even dominant, so she would win on the cylinder dominance check before that. All right. So Wakhan's ambition, she can't afford the dominance check, so we go to the card. Wakhan has fewer than 2 rupees. She doesn't. She has 2. So she's going to build. And she does have 2 rupees, so she's going to build a Russian army in she's going to build them in Kabul. Okay. Interesting. Next, she's going to radicalize from the bottom. She has no rupees. She's grabbing this Persia card. It's going to the right. So because she has to put out 2 spies but has none, she actually pulls them from various locations, and the priority for that is tribes first. So she is going to lose both of these, which is interesting. So those go on a Persia card. I do have 1 Persia card, so she's going to put a spy there. And then the next Persia card it's going to go on is going to be this one, a patriot. Okay. So she loses both of these. All right, so from a free action standpoint, she does have a battle, which she is going to use. She's going to battle here, take out this. Okay. And then she has another battle and move, which she's not going to use. Her court size is now fine, because she gained a political card. So we will refresh the markets. All right. We need a Hail Mary here. I think we don't have any money. So, we're going to grab this Transcaspia card. Transcaspia. And put it here. And it puts out a Afghan road. It also puts out a spy, which she doesn't have any Transcaspia cards, so we'll put it on ours. And it also gets us $2 more. We have no free actions, so we do have to discard one card here. So we bought our, I think we're going to discard this card. Even though building, no, we need this card. Oh, we're going to discard this card. Yeah, definitely. All right, so that's good. All right. Khan's turn. No coalition does have dominance, so she's going to radicalize she's going to radicalize a card that would place most spies or tribes. She has no rupees, so that's going to be this one. Thankfully, it's British. This goes to the left and puts out a spy on Transcaspia, which we do have one. So from a card priority standpoint, she is going to put it on our leveraged card, which makes sense. Okay, so that was her first action. Her second action is to radicalize. She wants the top. She has no rupees, so it's going to be this one. It puts out a British army in Herat. Gets her a rupee. Now, free actions. Let's see. She is going to move the army she just put here. And she is going to now battle. Yep. She's going to take out my tribe, which takes out, because of the overthrow rule, takes out this Persia card, which was a patriot. Okay. And then she's not going to use this free action. So her court size, she does need to discard. She can have 7, and she has 3, 6, 9. So she has to discard 2 cards. She's not going to discard any of these. So she's discarding these 2. All right. I have a bad feeling that we are about to lose the game in 5 seconds. Wow, okay. Still in it, hanging in by a thread. We're going to buy some... we don't rule a region anymore. Okay, so from our hand, we're going to play this Kandahar card. We're going to put out a tribe here. Now we rule Kandahar. We're going to put out an Afghan army. And then for our second action, we're going to do a double build in Kandahar. And put out 2 more armies. All right. So now at least we are dominant. We do... Yeah, we needed to put out both of those. We do tie right now. So that was our turn. We have no free actions. Our court size is okay. This is going to fall off, which is no problem. There's no tribes or armies in Herat. This is going to become accessible to her. But, oh my gosh. Must be the last card. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see how this is going to play out. So because of her ambition, she would buy this card normally. However, it would not score her the most VPs because we're tied. We both have... Oh, no. It will score her the most VPs because of her last... oh, wow. Because of the overthrow rule, she now has more influence than us. She has 1, 2, 3 with a base 1, and we just have a base 1 plus 1, 2. So she is going to buy this dominance check thanks to her last turn, and that's going to give her... Well, okay, so that's going to give her 5 points. We are going to get the 3 points, so we'll do that now. That's going to give her 11. And then 1, 2, 3. So yes, we returned all the clay to the box here, and obviously now, as soon as that last dominance check comes up, she's going to win on cylinders. So just to play it out here, her last action is going to be to tax, which she has a double tax, so she's going to pull from the market. And her free actions, there's no clay. She's going to buy... Nope, she only has 3 rupees, so she's not going to do that. And there's no clay, so she's not going to do any of that. We're going to refresh the market, and that will be the game. Yes, last dominance check is available. She can't afford it immediately. So the question is there possibly a way that we can come back? Let's see here. So this is worth double points. If we make a push for... All right, well, let's just play it out. So let's first do a battle here for our first action. So we don't want to lose this, certainly, and that helps in the cylinder game. Yeah, I'm thinking we might want to make a push for cylinders and try to win that way. So our second action, I'm going to buy this. I'd be very interested in switching the climate back to political so we can start to utilize some free actions. So that just goes in our hand for right now. And that ends our turn. All right, so from her standpoint, she wants to buy this dominance check. However, she can't afford it. She only has 3 rupees. So first she's going to battle on the highest priority court card. Thankfully, we just resolved that, so she can't. Next, she's going to battle. No armies on the map. So she is going to radicalize, and her priority is no longer, because there's a dominance check, she wants to put out the most spies and tribes. She has 3 rupees, so that's going to be this card here, which is free for her. It goes to the left. It puts out a spy on a Transcaspia card, which, back on our card, okay. It's fine. Leverages her $2 more, and it changes the climate to economic. Now, she is going to battle on this card here and take out our spy, which isn't helping our cylinder strategy. And that was her 2 actions. She has 1 economic card, which is to tax. Oh, you know what? Nope, she can win the game on that last one. So we're going to back out this. And now, because of Wakhan's ambition, she wants to buy this dominance check. And since she just picked up some additional rupees from leveraging that last card, she is able to. So she's going to go here, 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 buy this dominance check for her last action. And obviously, she wins because of cylinders. So Wakhan played a strong game from the very beginning. We did help her once by kind of cheating and giving her a prize that she wouldn't normally otherwise have bought. And, who knows how it would have played out otherwise, but, I liked the challenge, and she played a good game. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, and we will see you next time.